a kid, seeing a lot of different things growing up. Moms are struggling, pops are struggling, like same shit. Me and all my friends just going through that shit. Some of my friends even had it worse. But we all just kind of like blended in and we came out. Consider everybody warriors, the kings and the queens, we survivors. Guard your heart. Gotta move your pivot, every move is costly, dusty souls. Remnants of pain, just keep the devil off me, tell you words. Manipulate your soul, you hear the whisper softly, stay on point. You know what come with fame when they feeling salty. Wasn't fearing, you just staring, I was filled with hope. We paddle fast and we could swim, we saw the whales was close. I took my pen, I wrote my pain, the only way to cope. I rode my wave and paved the way, they tried to sell my boat. Vernon was my birthplace, Buffalo my second home. Playing ball with Celtics, it was fate the way I met with Rome. Give me my first 8-ball, that's the fucking way we set the tone. Isolated, focus on my hustle, couldn't call my phone. Many lessons on this journey I can't say on wax. I traveled lands and ran through women, then I ran through packs. And that's the reason y'all can resonate, this shit is facts. To my survivors in the jungle, gotta tip my hat. Walking through the fire of greatness, you see my soul bleed.
Learning about the power of prayer, sitting on both knees.
Walking through the fire of greatness until my soul leave.
I grew used to the pain, niggas got cold feet.
Walking through the fire.
White X 7-1.
Walking through the fire of greatness, you see my soul bleed.
The truth follow me, I lied to myself in the mist. It's soul robbery, ignorant bliss. Dirty piss, tell me, is this life really a gift? You spend the night with bad memory trips. It's so malicious within every risk. We came from the city where hate is born. Cold hearts never invest, can't weather us through the storm and regret. I saw less with my ears open to comprehend. The lost souls that wasn't my friends. Beginning to end with the clear thoughts and common sense. I studied revenge, but demons soon came to repent. My soul always win. Molded from prints on my fingertips. My team legit. I caught a glimpse of the future, but seen the shit. I pray to God protect my soul, my body numb. Detox my lungs when stress is coming to me by the bunch. Separate the needs at once, gotta prioritize. Never forced to lie, truth be told, niggas mortified. It's why I am.
Walking through the fire of greatness, you see my soul bleed.
Learning about the power of prayer, sitting on both knees.
Walking through the fire of greatness until my soul leave.
I grew used to the pain, niggas got cold feet.
Walking through the fire. Walking through the fire of greatness, you see my soul bleed. Good. Buffalo, my birthplace. Yeah. Smell like some gas. Good morning. What's good with y'all, man? What's going on with everybody, man? It's early morning. You know what I'm saying? This color goes against the green screen, so it's gonna be going in and out though. I'm still gonna keep it though. We're gonna vibe out.
Early morning to everybody, man. I've been talking my shit this morning like I always do. I do that shit on purpose. I like to push people, man. I like to push people because a lot of y'all are special. All of y'all are special on my page. And I have a little bit more experience than some people in certain things. And I'm a person who, no matter how much money I got in my pocket, no matter what's going on in my life, I'm always going to be a confident type person because I believe in myself. So a lot of times I like to exuberate that energy to other people. You know what I'm saying? Some people call me arrogant. They call me cocky, whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm almost 40 years old. You know what I mean? So at this point, it's really about just being who you are. You know, me being confident, locking in and having a certain mentality has always worked for me. And it works for other people too. So I like for people to stay confident. I like to, exuberate dope energy with them. And I'm always going to push you. If you don't really want to be pushed, don't come around me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like lazy people. I'm not lazy. I'm very self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm non-judgmental. I don't judge people. I just make assessments and I speak honestly about things that I see. And it rubs people the wrong way. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not really here to be everybody's friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here. I don't give a fuck who like me. I'm not like, I used to, that's to always really try to make, get people to like me and shit. Now where I'm at, I don't give a fuck. I've been through too much. I've accomplished too much on my own. So I've learned, like, you know what I mean? All that friendly shit, all that naive shit is out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all may not like me. You know what I mean? You may not like me being honest with you. You may not like me, being stand up with you. But if you want to grow, you want to elevate yourself, you need that around you. All of y'all, I want to be around yes people. You want to be around yes people, people who just lying to you. You're delusional. And then you want to stay in that delusion and you're not going to grow. That's just how this shit go. Like, I mean, this music shit is a business. You know what I'm saying? This is not for play. This is not, you halfway do it. And some of y'all keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. And then you wonder why, you're not getting to where you need to get musically. Now I got to deal, a lot of y'all, I have to deal with a lot of jealous artists, y'all. Believe it, artists that I done sat down and gave them the blueprint. Gave them the blueprint to maneuver. But what happens is, a lot of Americans are fucking ignorant. A lot of people want you to do everything for them. So like for me, I don't got time to play with none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always the bad guy. You know what I mean? If I'm in rooms with people with low self-esteem, if I'm in rooms with people who lack that competitive edge. But I'm very useful in rooms with high quality people, high value people, people who believe in themselves, people who don't mind putting in that work, people who sit down and come up with tangible strategies. Those type of people love me. So that's why I can't be with the peasants. I can't be with a peasant-minded person. I don't fit in mentally. I'm a peasant too, meaning I come from the hood, but my mentality is different. I don't think like one. See, being poor is a mentality. It's not a physical extremity. I know some people who come from humble beginnings, but their minds are beautiful and they always know how to make a bag and they know how to create because they don't have a peasant mind. They have a broad mind, an open mind. You know what I'm saying? So I get away from adults who I feel like, that struggle too much mentally. I just can't. I'm a thinker. I'm always thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking positive things for the most part. I'm always thinking about helping people. So if I'm not around other adults who are like kind of similar to me, I won't be around them for too much longer because it's just not going to make sense. They're going to end up harming me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people harm you from their ignorance. So that's why I'm so upfront and why I speak so much and why I express myself, because I'm not fucking playing with people.
Is a mom's missing. Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle. 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 Rattle, rattle.
Kill Ali.
Rattle.
That heavenly shit, man.
Rattle.
inside the moon, and that's a different question. I stay aligned and play that time with send another blessing. Staring at the sky, the silver lining turn into a crescent. Sort of like a message, cause I was in the desert. Till the rain came, honest part of my name changed. I could be out roaming the streets, screaming out gang, gang. I'd rather unify my brothers cause my people suffer. And I got family but can't even trust them. Hey yo, they mumble when they rap, these niggas so ass. Little chain, talking about their drugs, hoping they blow fast. I hear the voices of my daughter screaming, they like, go dad. Man, the energy alone is the essence needed to blow past. I'm 10 toes down in the soil, building in old grass. Stealing from your peers, and I know they want and they clone back. Sometimes I feel like fuck the world, but still using that gold pack. Bring you to the era of greatness like years before crack. When the anger seep inside, call it Satan's a law. I seen inside myself, and trust me, I hate what I saw. Got a date with the Lord, and plus I've been reading some more. And I've been talking to the kings, and blessed they ain't beefing no more. They say I'm preaching, but I be talking irrelevance, they hella bent. I'm just trying to give a little medicine. Open up their eyes so they can try to find what heaven is. The system is designed to keep us meddling in selfishness, Lord. I really need to pray more. I really need to pray. Too many nights I ain't pray at all. Too many nights. Too many nights I ain't pray at all. Too many nights. I really need to pray more. I really need to pray more. Too many nights I ain't pray at all. Too many nights I didn't. Too many nights I ain't pray at all. Too many nights. Too many nights.
I hear my kids' voices, I know I need to kill it. That's why I go hard, I know I gotta get it. They love you when you up, when you down as crickets. Never me, I'm built different. I pray now, but not enough. I need to pray more. I need to do what God intended, that shit no. Recognize that I'm making changes. Won't happen overnight, happens in stages. Now to these rappers, I swear I hate the way they move. No humility, a recipe to lose. They down bad, I watch it from the top floor. I just laugh, I won't say more. I keep it a buck, I swear not many like me. They say the same, but trust me, it ain't likely. Never plan it, I do what I feel, but I gotta pray more. That's word to a kill. Numbs.
Yeah. That's Pray More. You know, by Kill Ali, man. Flay, what up? Kane, what up, man? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? So I've been aggressive lately, y'all. I've been aggressive, and it's not towards anybody. It's just anybody who's watching this, man. It's not time. We can't fucking play no more. Like, I don't know what y'all been through in life, but I can tell you what I've been through in life, right? I made it and lost it. So I'm fucking hungry. I made it in football, right? Got real far, and my dreams got shattered. So some of y'all maybe never accomplished your dreams yet. Some of you maybe don't know what success feels like, and it feels good when you put that fucking work into it. So it's like I'm around all these fucking talented people, but their mentalities is weak. You niggas need to step your mentality up, right? If it's one thing, I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws. But my biggest fucking strength is I'm strong-minded. I wasn't always strong-minded. I used to be weak-minded. I used to be naive. I used to let people run all over me. I didn't know how to create boundaries. I've been through it. This is why I'm the fucking way I am now. Because I learned that people will walk all over you. People will use you. People will drain you. So I switched it. I flipped the switch and I said, no more of that. So I've learned to express myself more. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not no fucking yes man. And I'm not scared to fail. So I like the pressure. I embrace the pressure. As a father, as a brother, everything. It's a lot of pressure for me. I got 3 kids. One of my daughters is in the home with me. I got 2 daughters, 18 and 15. I don't speak to my 18-year-old like that. I'm trying to renew our relationship. I haven't figured it out yet. I stress all the time about that. My daughter hates me. I mean, get a father to admit that. I'm saying my daughter hate me right now. She loved me, but she, you know what I'm saying? And it's not intentional. I want to be the best parent, but I fucked up. It's not over, but I can admit when I made a lot of choices as a young dad that weren't conducive to my daughter's future. And I didn't know it at the time. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm 38 years old and I'm paying for it now, but I'm going to switch it though. I ain't going to give up or quit though. It's my baby. I love my daughter. I love all my kids. I was a young father who lacked knowledge at a certain time, and I really wasn't a good leader. I didn't have the knowledge or the traits at that time as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old boy to lead. So you see how honest I am? You see how easy that is for me? A lot of fathers don't want to say that because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to not take care of your kids to the complexity that you're supposed to. It's embarrassing, trust me. But the reason why I'm not embarrassed is because I was trying. I'm embarrassed for failing, but I would be more embarrassed if I just didn't do shit. And the reason why I'm expressing this to y'all is because even when I was having a lot of trouble as a father, I was asking for help. I'm a humble dude. If I'm fucked up, I'll tell people like, yo, I'm fucked up because I know how to add to the pot. I have a lot of resources. I'm very self-motivated. So I'm not going to like give up. I wasn't getting no help. People was laughing at me. So I looked at it like, damn, I'm a black man, love my daughter. I'm having some problems. You know, since I was done with college, I was having some problems integrating myself back into the regular world. You know, finding decent jobs and things like that was really hard for me because I've been playing football all my fucking life. So when I got back into the real world, I was trying to find a job, I was trying to find things, and I was being pushed all these different ways by all these different people. And I was failing and losing and being called a deadbeat and, you know, being persecuted. I've been through it all. I almost stopped caring about raising my kids because I felt like the manipulation was too much. Almost signed my rights over. When I was like 20 years old, I was like, I can't. I couldn't deal. I didn't want to deal with the pressure that you're dealing with someone kind of, you know, your kids are something that you love. So when someone has control over that shit, it breaks you down as a man. So for someone to have control over my kids at that time, this is back in the days, and have control, and then I can't see my kid, and I almost had to make myself numb and not care so I didn't get my feelings hurt, if that makes sense. That's what you're seeing with a lot of men. It's not that a lot of men, well, I ain't gonna hold you. Some niggas is deadbeats, bro. Some niggas don't care about their kids. Like, they like, they're not with the mom, and you know what I mean? They be having all type of, but I love my kids. I was just a struggling father, struggling black man. And I'm not trying to say it like and downplay it and make it like, it's just that I was able to understand that when I looked at my life. So what I started to do was I just started like get around older people. You know, I started to get around people that I felt like could help me. And you're still gonna get persecuted. You know, my daughter will call me every now and then, curse me out. You know, me and her mom would get into it. You know what I mean? You're gonna deal with a lot of things, but it made me stronger because I'm not gonna give up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give up. So I express this because there's a lot of fathers in my situation, and some fathers are even in a worse situation. I don't want to be a statistic. I'm smart enough and I'm humble enough to fix things with the mother of my children. I don't want to keep fighting with her. She's really dope. Both of the mothers of my children are dope. You know what I mean? I love both of them. You know what I mean? The mother of my children I mean, she was younger than me. I look like a year younger than me, so I'm gonna always have love for her because she's a good person. She just had to deal, like, this is how it is. My baby mother had to deal with a damaged me, and I had to deal with a damaged her. So both of us, you know what I'm saying? When you break it down, it's just a lot of us was damaged. You know, we're young and having babies. Wasn't supposed to be having babies at 18. Wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're technically a man, but the maturity is not there. So a lot of us, including myself, we were having babies out of wedlock. We're having babies young and not ready for it financially, emotionally, or mentally. And when you're not ready for things financially, mentally, and you're gonna suffer a little bit. Definitely gonna suffer. But see, I have a lot of empathy for women. You know, I don't know, when you study the divine feminine and you just understand like what women really want. I'm talking about good women, good women. I'm not talking about the demonic ones. I'm talking about good women who just want to be nurtured and just want to be protected. I don't know how I will be if I, you know what I mean? So I'll be trying to have empathy so I can understand where people are coming from. But then I got society telling me, oh, you're not this, you're not that. So then, I mean, I would never stop caring, but sometimes you just can't give a fuck. Everybody's out here struggling to a certain extent, trust me. I just want to be one of the conduits to fix a lot of this man versus woman shit. This shit is whack. And our kids suffer. Our kids suffer, and then we all suffer because it's a lot of torment that just trickles down. Truthfully, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in my life. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna own this shit. Let's talk about solutions. Me and my daughter's relationship is gonna get fixed this year, like really soon. Cause I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Me and the mother of my children's relationship is gonna get fixed because there's still like some love there. You know what I mean? There's still like some respect there. So it's really up to me. I'm the man, right? So I just have to keep being strong-minded and just keep chopping away, making better decisions like I've been trying to do, and just stepping up, communicating, calling my daughter. You know what I'm saying? It's a little tough, but you just got to swallow that bullet, man. I know it's tough for a lot of men, but we just got to swallow that bullet. You know what I'm saying? And just do right when people not looking at you. Do right, like when you by yourself. Keeping your moral compass right, and things are going to change, bro. The reason why I like to share and bash myself is because I don't want people put me on no pedestal. When I sit here and I speak from experience. I don't want to be put on no pedestal. I'm not here for clout chase. I'm not here for y'all to look at me perfect. I don't care about that. I'm a man who grew up in trauma, who's been trying to fix himself the whole time in front of people while being judged and being persecuted and going through things. I still just fight. And I love people and I love humans. And I believe that true wealth is in human beings. So I have a different mentality than a lot of other people. I'm not a hater. I don't hate you. I want you to win. I want you to be able to take care of your kids. I want you to be able to take care of yourself. I want a utopia world for us. I don't want to struggle. I don't need to have more than you. We can have the same amount of money and I don't need to have more than you to be happy with myself. So that's where I'm at with it. And things just, things just get a little tough. Things just get a little tough. But it's all about just perspiring and just trying to do better. When I sit here, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just trying to do better. Trying. You got to put that work in. Because I know when you keep trying, it becomes habitual and life starts to change for us. So I'm just here. I'm just trying to just motivate y'all the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? By being as down to earth and being transparent as possible. Let's get into another song though.
Now this is that shit, bro.
Ride, this shit rolling. This shit riding, this shit rolling. This shit riding. Yeah, this shit rolling. This shit riding. This shit rolling. Start me off with that wake and bake. Don't forget to give your thanks today. About to go fill up the bank to saves. I've been making moves state to state. Cattle farmer, yeah, I'm raising stakes. Stay in motion, that's that paper chase. I ain't perfect, yes, I make mistakes. But my flow's like amazing grace. Doing things different, moving real different. Had to put a little distance between me and my bros. Had to put a little distance between me and my foes. Had to put a little distance between me and my hoes. I've been playing cool and staying calm. Don't get this shit twisted, bitch, I'm still a don. Heard this nigga bitchin', I could get you gone. Yes, I stay protected, geezer on the charm. My French one, love the East Saint Laurent. My Spanish one, like the Balenciaga stuff. My Afro one, want all of the above. Get you what you want, all I need is love. Niggas hating on me, that won't get you none. Talking down on me, that won't get you far. Stack of new blues, smell like brand new cars. So damn new, the door wasn't even open yet. Fresh QP, the jar wasn't even open yet. They said I'm hot, not even warmed up yet. Real ones fuck with me cause I show respect. Plus I talk with my chest out and shoulders back. Gaining abundance might overlaps. Nigga, this ain't happen overnight. Got a cutter and guess what, he's on your case. We keep it brief, he got an open case. The rap game is clogged up, so I guess somewhere in there, just open space. I'm about to roll this eighth, go to space. Glide on this shit like I roller skate.
Quincy can't do on the rollerblades. Bring out the wings like a motorcade. XO juiced up, low Gatorade. Shorty too wild, going through a phase. J Hendrix with the purple haze. Melanie Rush put you in the days. My little demons, they spray and they don't play. I sip a smoothie by most of my days. Cold little joint on my shoulder blade. Same old shit, but a different day. Hold on, what's that? Young nigga too smooth like Mike Jack. Big dog, I can't fuck with no more scratch. Clean whip, feel like Bruce Wayne in a black mat. I'm out the pocket if it's me up the back. I came through with the stankiest sack. I've been holding space for them riches. Had to keep open space. I came through with the stankiest sack. Everybody wanna be rich but can't maintain. Everybody wanna be a rapper but can't hang.
Now, I mean, that's that vibe right there. Those are my guys right there. See, I'm playing, everything I'm playing is nothing but underground music. This is all indie music. I'm not playing no mainstream shit ever. Like, you ain't gonna hear no, I don't know what the fuck people be listening to, but you ain't gonna hear that shit over here. You gonna hear all my friends and all the people who sing their music. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some, I don't know. I'm not playing with niggas, bro. I'm on some real pushing the door down. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all was raised. I don't know, but I take over shit. I take over shit. When I want something, I go get it. I go do it. I don't know no other way. You know what I'm saying? I'm unapologetic these days. When I was young and being too nice, people used to run all over me. I used to get overlooked. So I just can't move like that no more. Now I'm not gonna be arrogant. I ain't gonna be out here, you know. But what I'm saying is just I believe in myself. And I believe in you. You across my motherfucking screen. I believe in you. That's why I be on y'all. Not on you because I think I'm better than you. I don't got time. My mind is not, I'm not isolated minded like that. I don't get off having an ego thinking I'm better than people, but it's hard for me to be around people that I know is special, that I know have talents, and then you don't believe in yourself. So then I have to take on this moniker of pushing you to be strong in yourself, and then I get misunderstood for it. And then people think, oh, well, you think you're better than me? Well, and it's like, no, stupid ass. Being better than you don't help me. I take that as an insult. Like, you think I'm some like shallow-minded nigga? You think me being better than you and something's gonna make me feel good about myself? No, me be better than me. I'm in competition with myself. I made it to professional football. I made it to college. I went and got my degrees. That's me. I'm not battling none of y'all. Y'all not my competition. I'm battling myself, trying to stay above my lower self. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When I say things to you, I say things to you because I love you and I care. You may just take it a certain personal way because some people just ain't ready. You're not ready for the next steps. You're not ready for the next levels. You got to be strong-minded. You're not ready for the next levels. The next levels comes with a lot more sacrifice, and nobody's just going to be friendly. Like, so if you're not ready for it, you know what I mean? But don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for holding it up, for trying to push you. I'm going to push you. My boy Los, like Los, you're a perfect person. Now, obviously, I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing negative to say about you. But what I do know is, I know you're a little bit younger than me. I know you're a little bit younger than me. And when I do know, I know you're a genuine nigga. You're a Pisces. So I'm a little bit harder on Pisces because when we get down on ourselves, we really go low. Like we get low. We can get real sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And I know, I mean, so we can get real low. So when we get real low, we take away from ourselves sometimes. We take away from our talent. You know what I'm saying? We get used by people. Like people can't wait for a Pisces to be depressed because that's when people can really use us. And that's when people who really fear us as a threat from our talents can sort of try to gain ground on us. So when I see you, Los, you know, you getting your feelings like I do. You know what I'm saying? This is not even me pointing my finger at you because me, I'm the same way. It takes one to know one. We're the same. We're very similar. So when I see you getting your little feelings every now and then, but I know your power and I know your strength. I know your music. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been around you. Like, so I'm like, you know what? I gotta get this nigga out his like, because Pisces, we'll drift. We get in our feelings and we drift. So I try to motivate you. So the way I motivate you is I may like talk some shit. Like I get people, the way I motivate people is like I get them mad at me. I do it on purpose. I get them mad at me. I'll say something to them that'll like trigger them or get them mad or something. Like, because I need to push you. I don't need to be your friend and I don't need to be no yes man. I'm gonna push you and then you're gonna be mad at me. But you're gonna be mad at me and then you're gonna get to where you need to get. And then I'm gonna let you know what I did later on. I don't care if you're mad at me during that process because you elevate and be mad at me. Yo, fuck this nigga out. This nigga think he better than me. This nigga think he's some great rapper. Fuck this nigga. I'm gonna air this nigga. Yeah, get in your bag, nigga. Get in your fucking bag. That's what I want. Yeah. Be mad at me. Talk some shit. I'll take it. I'm accountable. I caused it. But as long as you get to where you need to get, I did my job. And then I'll come down later and let you know, like, yo, Los, I don't care. All that shit you was talking about, you know, you was coming at me. I ain't mad at that, bro. I tricked you, bro. What you mean you tricked me? Bro, I just pushed you to yourself. Got you mad, talk some shit. That's what I do. I'm a football player. That's how we manipulate each other. Like when we love somebody or we care about them or we want them to win, look, I'm going to be the bad guy. I'll tell a DB like, nigga, you getting burnt out there, nigga. Yo, get your feet right. Nigga go crazy because it came from me. Or this nigga Warren, this nigga I'm talking shit like, get mad at me. Yeah, nigga. Swing on me. Swing on me. Because I want you to win. Like, I want you to win. And because I want people to win, I have like this weird way of going about shit. You know what I mean? I have like a weird way of like going about shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting people know that I'm not saying it's the right way to go about things. It's just how I do it. You know what I mean? I don't know no other way. I just really like to push people because football players, we're taught to never give up. And in football, you have to earn everything. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when I got into music that nothing was going to get handed to me. So that's just kind of how we come into this shit. So when I get around a lot of artists who may not play sports, I push you a certain way that's going to get you mad. But you're going to fucking win being around me. You're not going to lose because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And I'm transparent. So I'm not going to keep it 100 with you and then make it to where you can't say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, facts. But I know you will understand that because you're a Pisces. So that's why I would just come right at you. Like sometimes, you know, I would just go right in there and I'm like, I know Pisces, we understand the difference between someone who's like a hater and we understand the difference between someone who don't really fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? So I try to lead and I know I don't even know you that well to even be, that's how you know I care. Because it can only be two ways. It can either be I'm just some nosy ass nigga who just like to talk and hear himself talk, which is kind of true a little bit. But or just someone who just really cares, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be caring. Oh my, yo, this nigga, yo, Dev is like this nigga Dev, yo, you little knowledge, Dev be on it. I swear to God, Dev is like a smart nigga. Dev be like on it. He like an OG, a young OG. It is, bro. It is, man. And mind you, I try to do a good job with I'm an older Pisces. I try to be like an elder Pisces. You feel me? But like you said, yo, it's so funny. You said, yo, y'all just flow. And once you start flowing, it's over. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Pisces women, they are so emotional, bro. They're mad dramatic. You know what I'm saying? They dope as fuck. but it, you know, we just, man. So I'm one of those people who I'll control it. I control it. I control it. You know, I'm very emotionally sound, but it's like when I'm passionate about something, or if I care about something, I just get so passionate about it, bro. I get so passionate, I'd be ready to cry. You know what I'm saying? Facts, man. Pull up on me, man. I've been, look, Los, this is what I've been trying to do with you, right? This is what I'm gonna do with you, right? I'm not throwing you on no Buffalo shit. I'm throwing you on like what I would do with you. I wouldn't even put you on like any local shit. I would throw you on like when I'm doing albums for like, you know, German producers, when I'm doing like, projects with different producers, that's where you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine. That's what I be trying to do with niggas. I be trying to executive produce niggas project because I have mad resources, bro. I can link you to mad dope artists so you can cross brand. A lot of artists in Buffalo are fucking dope. Y'all just be worried about each other too much. Y'all worry about clicks and shit, and y'all worried about, you know, people next to you. When you should really try to cross brand outside of Buffalo so your sound can get in these different places. See, me doing music with y'all in Buffalo, it helps me because I'm not from Buffalo. So that's a great thing. You know what I mean? Me doing music in Buffalo, it helps me because I'm not from Buffalo. So because I'm not from Buffalo, what if I was just talking like this? This should be fire. So because I'm not from Buffalo, right? Why does it have the shadow? So because I'm not from Buffalo, me being up here cross branding is dope. It helps me. You know what I'm saying? It helps me. So that's why, cross branding is important. You know what I'm saying? It helps spread the sound to different places. So that's when a lot of, let's break it down. Let's break this shit down together. Yes, sir, my boy. Let's break this shit down together, right? You know when you come from a hometown, when you come from your hometown, support is kind of scarce. So we already know that when you come from your hometown, that they don't really support the way that you want. So if you already established that, then why the fuck are we sitting around waiting to do tracks with everybody from our town just to keep making music with them? When you go to other places are going to treat you better. So when I'm in Buffalo, I get love from y'all. Y'all treat me good because I'm not from here, and I came humble, and I try to at least add to what's going on here. You feel me? So every time I do a song with somebody from Buffalo, it's a cross brand. You know what I'm saying? It helps me organically, and it helps the other artists because we both from different places. It's not about clout, none of that. It just helps. Me and you doing a song, Carlos, is dope. I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. You from Buffalo, West Side. It's dope. You got a Spanish nigga from the West Side, you got a Spanish nigga from Mount Vernon, and we both Pisces, and we do a song. That's how you can resonate to somebody. You see what I'm saying? So, but a lot of times people don't really look at it like that. They don't really look at it like, in that type of that type of aesthetic. So it's like, let's stop making these fun tracks and these posse cuts. Let's really start making album stuff. Let's start making music from our heart. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of vulnerable music. So a lot of times if I send you some shit, Los, it's gonna be some shit where you're gonna be able to like some, you know what I mean? I'm doing my Pisces time. Unless like, I tap into that other bag. Like that other bag you tapped into, that freestyle shit with Shogun Wiz, you was tapped in. When you tapped in, nobody can fuck with you, bro. I already know. I know how this shit go with Pisces, bro. When you tapped in, nobody can fuck with you, bro. It's only when we lack a little confidence and we let these motherfuckers catch up to us. You know what I mean? So I'm not, listen, I want to make myself very clear. I am not here on no ego trip. I am not the best artist. I am not the most popular artist. I just been in the industry for a long time. I've been around. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely been around. And I'm very seasoned. I don't know everything, but I'll never tell you nothing wrong. I'll never tell you nothing wrong. You know what I mean? That's one thing about me. I will never tell you nothing wrong. So that's basically where we at, man. It's just about, we just got to believe in what we're doing, believe in our mindsets, believe in this shit, believe in yourself. Because, you know what I mean? This is the era of being independent. No one is coming to sign us. This is the era of marketing your own music, doing what you got to do, and having fun. And don't be scared of shit. Don't be scared of nothing, man. You know what I mean? About to play We Outside by Weedy, man. Let's get into some music.
Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah. I can never fold on the bros, that's the code. Getting to be sold, motherfucker not told. Plug dropped the load, now we got it for the low. All about the dough, we're hustle in the snow. Crossover, then I hit him with the step back. Talking from the sideline, I can't even sweat that. This is my revenge tour, I'm plotting on my get back. Floated through the lane, bet that shit getting sit back. Yeah, we outside. Smoking spinach, getting strong like Popeye. Bet we burn this bitch down like Left Eye. Niggas know I do it big like Best Eye. No biggie. I'm out here selling 20s in my old school penny. Good kid, Mad City like I'm Kung Fu Kenny. I'm a pro, you a semi, pulling off in the Emmy shit. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Niggas scared to say what's up when we outside. Scared to hit the stage when we outside. Start handcuffing bitches when we outside. Niggas running high.
Baby, yo, what up, King? You always showing love, man. Now, facts, bro.
That's for sure. I do
I gotta get a lighter. Hold on, I'll be right back.
For sure. I was living reckless, used to hustle by the stove. And I got that fire, dog, you already know. Crossover, then I hit you with the lay. My kid, my joke on this mic, I don't play. If we talking getting money, bitch, I get it all day. I ain't gotta say it, bitch, you see it on my face. I'm a boss, bitch. Not Jesus, won't nail me to your cross, bitch. I stay sharp and you other niggas lost it. I got stamina, you niggas is exhausted. Why you say that? They making up war stories like 4-leaf tape back. My nigga, this the payback. Ain't gotta cut the braids to get the wave back. These roads, yeah, I paved that. These hoes never saved that. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Niggas scared to say what's up when we outside. Scared to hit the stage when we outside. Start handcuffing bitches when we outside. Niggas running high when we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah. I can never fold on the bros, that's the code. Getting to be sold, motherfucker not told. Plug dropped the load, now we got it for the low. All about the dough, we're hustle in the snow. Crossover, then I hit him with the step back. Talking from the sideline, I can't even sweat that. This is my revenge tour, I'm plotting on my get back. Floated through the lane, bet that shit getting sit back. Yeah, we outside. Smoking spinach, getting strong like Popeye. Bet we burn this bitch down like Left Eye. Niggas know I do it big like Best Eye. No biggie. I'm out here selling 20s in my old school penny. Good kid, Mad City like I'm Kung Fu Kenny. I'm a pro, you a semi, pulling off in the Emmy shit. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Niggas scared to say what's up when we outside. Scared to hit the stage when we outside. Start handcuffing bitches when we outside. Niggas running high when we outside. Fam over everything, nigga, that's for sure. I do it cause it's me and you doing it for sure. I was living reckless, used to hustle by the stove. And I got that fire, dog, you already know. Crossover, then I hit you with the lay. My kid, my joke on this mic, I don't play. If we talking getting money, bitch, I get it all day. I ain't gotta say it, bitch, you see it on my face. I'm I'm a boss, bitch. Not Jesus won't nail me to your cross, bitch. I stay sharp and you other niggas lost it. I got stamina, you niggas is exhausted. Why you say that? They making up war stories like 4-leaf tape back. My nigga, this the payback. Ain't gotta cut the braids to get the wave back. These roads, yeah, I paved that. These hoes never saved that. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Niggas scared to say what's up when we outside. Scared to hit the stage when we outside. Start handcuffing bitches when we outside. Niggas running high when we outside.
I always gotta play this shit twice. I always make my this. Anybody want to send some music in though? Listen. Send it to there. You want I mean some music? I mean, I don't give a fuck if you got 2 followers. This is not that. Send that music in, I'm gonna play it. This is for everybody, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I talk shit about music and shit here and there. I'm really a humble nigga though. I just don't know it. I talk about, charging people for features and shit like that. And I do. I charge like strangers. If I don't know you, let me tell you why I charge for features. It's good because I could like speak to y'all. I'm not just some dude who made a couple songs and just wake up one day and be like, pay me for features. A lot of the artists that I do deal with, I'm usually more resourceful than a lot of them. So it's like when you do a song with me, you got LaShawn McCoy, you got NFL niggas looking at you. I know a lot of people, bro. My page is filled with a lot of, I'm gonna have judges next week judging the music. You're gonna see, I don't show enough. And that's what it is. And people who know me, they know what it is with me. They know how connected I am. So I'm not really trying to walk around with no ego. It's just more so like I put niggas in different positions, and a lot of y'all just don't be knowing that. I be changing niggas' lives, bro, because I'm connected. What I'm doing with my career is taking my time. But that doesn't mean I won't push you up. That don't mean I won't link you to somebody who could put you where you need to be. So my connections and my resources supersede. That's why I'm really good at music. I am not stressing. Y'all never see me stressing music. My friends is millionaires. I got investors. All I gotta do is just keep charge, you gotta work. I'm not ready to blow right now. It's more so like I'm still developing myself. I wouldn't even want to blow right now. Right now, somebody came to me and said, yo, I'll give you all of this right now. Nah. I need another 6-month run. I need more. I need another 6 months to polish myself. I need another 6 months to continue doing what I'm doing. And also, I'm artist developing some of my friends. Now, do I know everything? Fuck no. But who else is going to do it? You see what I'm saying? This is the era of doing shit on your fucking own. This is the era of being whatever it is you need to be. Some days I gotta be an A&R. Some days I gotta make beats with niggas. Some days I gotta help niggas with engineering. Some days I gotta help niggas with songs. That's just what it is. It's a team thing. So I've never seen nobody really making the music by themselves. Nobody makes it by themselves. Only like local people and people in the beginning stages think you could do it by yourself. I used to think that. Till I met YNX. Till I met Jay Caldwell. Till I met Keto Smith, my manager. Till I met Stilly One. And a lot of other people who helped me musically. I got a lot of help musically. And that's why I speak the way I speak. Because I got a lot of help and that help worked. But the difference between me and a lot of you niggas, y'all don't fucking listen. That's why Westside Gun had to leave niggas. See, I be getting the history. See, y'all niggas don't know how tied in I am. That's what it be. I know, because I don't show enough. I get it. It's my fault. I'm in the loop. Nigga, Westside Gun was trying to help a lot of people before he really went on his run. He was telling a lot of people like, yo, don't make that Main Street shit right now. Let's develop this underground shit. They buying our CDs. They buying our vinyls overseas. West was telling niggas, yo, it's in, like, we do artwork. We do, niggas are still chasing that. Niggas is downplaying what he was doing. I know they was, because people downplay what I be doing. Because they think it's less than the mainstream. So they think like, oh, you a conscious nigga, so you gotta go that lane. No, motherfucker. This is common sense. None of you niggas that be chasing that mainstream shit is streaming 1 million. Or even close to it. Not even 200,000. So you're making no money. You can't lie to me. There's not just, I know the game. So you're making no money and you're not performing. You're not getting paid for shows and you're not getting paid for features. So how do you have 20,000 fans on Instagram, motherfucker? You're lying. This is why I come at y'all niggas the way I do. Because now, y'all, it's a smart nigga in the game now. It's a well-educated black man in music. All of that gimmick shit, it don't work over here. You can't front your way. I know who's really doing their thing. So now I created like a balance. You can't just come around me and be like, yo, I got 40,000. Nah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You don't sell nothing, nigga. I know you. I'm go check your Instagram. Go check your Spotify numbers. Don't come around me sticking your nose up, nigga, because you may get over me that one day. When I come back around, I'm gonna look like, oh, bro, you is not. Come on, my nigga. You don't sell vinyls. You don't sell CDs. You don't got real fans. You don't got a cult fan base like me. My fan base follows me everywhere. That's why I talk so much shit to other artists. Because I know I got real fans. When you got fans, you can talk shit. You know your way's working. I'm not gonna let an artist whose way's not working come around me with that delusional shit and act like he really moving because he want to be accepted in the room. Fuck. This is real shit over here. Like the fake rappers don't like being around me. You can't get over on me. You can't do that little fugazi shit around. I kill Ali. You could, but I tell you one thing you can do. You could just be your goddamn self and get respected like a king. That's what it comes down to. You don't got to front around me. You may not have your merch. You may not have, I don't care. I'm not going to judge you. Then we're going to get it right. I'm going to come up with a solution with you. But when you come around me fronting, I can't help you. I can't help you when you come around lying and fronting as a grown man. See, a lot of artists do music for validation. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be validated a little bit. We all want to be congratulated and shit when we putting work into something. But this is the era of doing things on your own. And you have to really understand that. King, what up, King? Bump, what up, son? This is the era of doing shit on your own. With a team. You want to know why some people can't get a team? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what was, I'm going to use myself as an example. I didn't know how to accept help. See, you go through stages with this music shit. Like when I first came in, I was very guarded because I came in on my own. I had my own name already had famous niggas sharing my shit. I was already with 2 songs out. So I had different pressure than a lot of the other artists who was already out because they didn't play professional football. They didn't have fans. I took all my fans from professional football and I made them come over into music. Real simple. So that's why I was confident because I fan funneled. I'm coming into music and I'm able to tell thousands of people like, yo, come follow me over here. I'm doing music now. And they all came. So that's money. So that's what gave me an edge over a lot of artists. I came in running. I hit the ground running. That's why I said in my song, I rapped past them because niggas was dumb. Looking for acceptance, mineral crumbs. Niggas was gum, stuck on the pavement. I swear they was done. Looking for a label. I'm just rapping. I swear this is fun. I'm just dwelling where the sun at. High vibes, people with purpose. How on word where my gun at? I reminisce the hustles, the corners already done that. And I can see the evil in people. They need that fun back. I'm humble. Still I walk up in the spot like they supposed to know us. They say a king who got money, he gonna walk the slowest. He ain't gotta say a word, still the people notice. Just that healing on your trauma with it. I started going in because this is light for me. Nigga, I really do this music shit. And I don't even mean I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it just because I know how to rap. I'm gonna make it because of everything else I bring. The different layers, resonating to people, getting off my ass, traveling, getting in these rooms, getting my music played on Shade 45 3-4 weeks in a row. Peter Rosenberg sharing my shit. Niggas is watching my page, seeing me work. I don't know what you niggas is doing, but I know my conversations is changing. My conversations in my inbox is changing because I'm working every day. Anybody who's investing in Akil Ali, they see, yo, this nigga always cooking, bro. This nigga always traveling. You don't think that make people believe in you more? You niggas be disappearing and coming back like, yo, I'm back. What's good? Like, think you ain't fucking Kendrick Lamar? What's wrong with you niggas? You niggas is crazy. You make it too easy for me. Part of the reason why I even got into music was because I felt like I can outcompete and outthink a lot of the artists that I was watching who came before me. Niggas was just stuck on stupid, bro. Coming around me, I'm nice. Niggas gonna sign me. I'm like, oh, it's another dummy, another dummy. I'm going to all these rooms, another dummy. All these arrogant artists, yo, I'm nice. Yo, niggas can't fuck with me. I'm like, another dummy. I'm about to become a rapper because these niggas don't understand the work ethic. I'm about to become a rapper and pass all these niggas. That's exactly what I did. Became a rapper at 32 years old and signed a deal by 35. I'm 38 right now. And I got my own label and I do my own thing. I make the albums that I want and I sell it to my fans and they support album after album after album and they push me. And I'm watching it. I'm watching. You see it when you really hands-on in your career. You see this shit building. You see like, oh, 20 people follow me today. Oh shit. Yo, a producer I wanted to work with, he just DM'd me. But it don't make you get big-headed. Like, I'm not big-headed. I'm just confident because now I'm seeing that my way is working. I came from the mud. I didn't have much money when I came into music. I got kids. I got things to do. I can't just invest everything into music. So to come into music at the age that I came into and was able to just flow right through and get people to resonate to me was big. I done performed everywhere. Big shows, little shows, SOBs. I opened up for Conway. I done performed. I got features with Nature. I got features with Ransom. I got features with Ito. I got shit with Fleet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Planet Asia. Legends. So this is all in 6 years. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. And look at the ground I'm gaining. I got production from top producers. So a lot of dudes that when I got in here, they're like, yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm like, yo, you doing this for 20 years and you still stuck on stupid? What's wrong with you niggas? Y'all niggas are not studying the music or something? Like, you not like looking at SoundScan, TuneCore, Song Trust. Like, it's like crazy. And then this is why niggas get mad at me because it's like, for me, right? Like I told you, I'm a stand-up dude. So I'll be around an artist who I know he don't know what he's doing. And I'll be like, yo, you love music? He's like, I love it. I'll die. Love music. I'd be like, all right, so why you don't got your BMI? And niggas will get mad at me. Mind you, I'm not trying to show them up. You're telling me you love music. And you're telling me you'll die for this, and this is in your blood, and you got the microphone in your arm and all that. Why aren't you studying the business? And how have you been in music for all these years and you're not selling anything? How come you don't travel? But you want to sit next to me with your nose up and you want me to support what you're doing because you told me you nice? You keep telling me niggas can't fuck with your music. And now when I come in the studio with you, all you do is listen to this. This shit fire, fire. I hear you, my nigga. But why isn't your fans reflecting that? And why aren't you worried about that? And why aren't you fan funneling? And why aren't you trying to figure out how to turn your music into a business? Why are you so satisfied with self-indulgence? You sit in the studio all day and make music for yourself. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You niggas is really like, I don't know. I don't even care, really, truthfully. I'm about to stop talking about it. I don't know. These niggas. I've been trying to help a lot of these dudes, bro. And like, when I start helping people and shit, everybody takes some people that just take me the wrong way. So this is why I'm always dealing with demons, because this is how it works with me. I try to help people and give them the jewels. They end up resenting me because I'm giving them the jewels. If I keep the jewels to myself and I go on my own road, then they hate me because I'm winning. So there's like, sometimes there's no way to really get away from demons. You see what I'm saying? So you might as well be. This is why you might as well just be who the fuck you are. Unapologetic. Because if you try to be nice, niggas gonna try to run all over you. If you try to be, it doesn't matter which way you are. Depending on how a person feels inside their heart, is their perception of you. Doesn't matter how solid you are. Doesn't matter how high your vibration is. Because if that person across from you isn't there, they're gonna resent you. They're not gonna like you. Been going through this shit all my life.
White next 7-1 Kill Ali, what up? Shit sound like ghetto scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna name this joint Ghetto Scriptures.
Yeah. Kill Ali. I struggle with my mental at times. My incredible mind, I was focused to get better in crime. My pop's about 80, my mom's was an addict. I'm often in traffic from trauma that I saw. When them losses was tragic. I can never let the evil eat me, cause I know my people need me. Love was the feeling that I always was grafting. Didn't understand my violent ways, feeling all these kind of ways, emotionless at times. That's the way I would mask it. I know depression, gotta be specific who you deal with. Young kings angry, sitting popping them pills quick. Hit the strip, whipping up the batter till it's biz quick. The misfits, hurting, still dealing with pain. I use my words as a weapon, make my message infectious, articulate. Intelligence, my quotable aim. Raising all these vibrations, cause we cannot die hating. Decoding all the codes, so we know who to blame. Kept that fire in my soul burning. Got in my eyes a love spell. And they'll forever know that I came
when this life, man, you live and you die. What you doing between is simply disguised. I empty my pride with the simplest guide of excitement. My foes brought a knife and a gunfight, I'm licensed to kill. But rather educate the misguided lives in the field that feel real. But is it still real? My grandfather, 85, living and shared his stories about the steel mill. I told him I rap, though we took different paths, he still listen. My other grandfather, a pastor, but he feel the vision. It's all about consistency you need on the road to riches. I pray that I grow to live out my life with no goals restricted. It's so prolific how I paint these pictures, ghetto scriptures. I'm realistic, all my well wishes from hell's bridges. I feel it, but God still giveth and taketh away. Don't give off that false energy, I take it as hate. With no escape from this life until the death extends. Since all my enemies is broke, I progress to win. That's why, yeah.
Man. Yeah, man. I'm like the equalizer. I just come off wrong. I know I come off wrong, and I gotta be accountable for it. You know, I randomly like create statuses and shit, and sometimes people don't really know like where I'm coming from with the shits. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm one of those people where it just depends on how I feel. Some days I just will talk solutions. I'll be like more solution based. I'll be more like positive, you know, and then some days I'll be a little mad. Not at myself or anybody in particular. It's more like the world. When I comment on like women and men and things like that, I'm not speaking about nobody directly. I'm not subbing anybody. I just observe the world and speak about that shit. And because I have such a broad way of looking at the world, when I make a status about it, a lot of times it's going to hit home for somebody. Not because I personally feel some way and I'm trying to really strike that person. It's just because it's just so common. So like for instance, right? And this is why we got to be careful what we post. I may walk down the street. I may see a single mom in the corner and I may see her smack the shit out of her son. So then later on, I may go on Facebook. I'm like, yo, single moms be beating the shit out them boys, da-da-da. But now I kind of generalized it. I'm not writing at nobody specifically. It's something really what I saw, but I generalized it. So now when I do that, I'm gonna get attacked, right? So I may get attacked by a woman saying, yo, da-da-da-da-da, all women don't do that, da-da-da. And then here I am. Well, you don't know what I've seen, and blah, blah. It just creates a whole, I mean, nothing positive is coming from that post. So it's like one of those things where like, you really got to pick your battles and pick and choose the things you want to speak on, et cetera, because it's just like one of them things. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things, man. And I don't like being misunderstood, because if I'm understood, then people want to understand that I'm speaking from love. Even when I'm on here a little passionate, the reason why is because I'm the one. See, this is what y'all don't understand about Pisces. We have empathy. So each time an artist that I love, that I know got talent, comes to me like crying and whining, I gotta soak up his energy or her energy, right? And it's like I gotta feel how you feel, and I don't feel that way. So then I try to change it so you can feel how I feel, because I feel a little bit more better than myself than you feel. So it's more so I try to get people in that space, and the only way I can get you into that space is really sometimes by just giving you like love and seriousness. Sometimes like just being sympathetic to people doesn't work. It keeps them underachieving where they need to be. So I rather just be passionate and push you so you can get to a certain point than just sit there and baby you so you can just stay in that low vibrational sense. So I just look at things differently, and sometimes people take me the wrong way. It takes people a little time to understand that I really care about it. That's all it is, man. That's why I'm happy I can come on here and speak. I'm not damaged anymore like that. You know what I mean? And even when I was, my damage didn't make me want to harm people. My damage used to just make me just isolate myself more. You know what I'm saying? I felt like people didn't understand me. So a lot of times when I would get anxiety and, I would feel certain ways, I would just kind of just hide while life is going on. Just dealing with too much shit, too much shit on my mind. There's so many times I almost had like a nervous breakdown. Like I know situations where I'm just like, I'm hustling, a couple people owe me money, having trouble finding jobs, child support is killing me. Me and my daughter are arguing a lot. I haven't seen her in a while. You know what I mean? And it's like I'll sit here like this. And I'll be sitting here and I just be like, and I just think, like, all right, let me figure this shit out. Like, and you just try to like make some reasoning out of everything. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of how I know a lot of men are like that. I'll sit for hours. A lot of times people will call me like, yo, so my phone will be like this, right? It's my phone is charging. My shit be on silent. So I'll put my phone like right here, it'll be next to me, and I'll just sit here and I'll be thinking, and I'll just get real relaxed, and I'll go into a real calm state, and I'll just start meditating on some shit, and I just think about my life, and how can I fix certain things. I think about my kids, I think about my daughters, I think about their mom, my father. My father got dementia, right? So he's in a nursing home. My mom is in a nursing home. And it's like I got my kids though. I got my 18-year-old and I got my 15-year-old, and they need their father. I got them, so they've been deprived mostly more than anybody from me. And then it's just I got so many things, and sometimes I don't know if I can handle everything. I know I'm capable of doing it, but when you got like so many things piled on top of each other, it becomes a little overwhelming. And a lot of men, we don't have a safe space. I do. I have a safe space. I got people I could talk to. So I'm not even about to sit here and, act like, I don't got people to talk to. I'm very fortunate, but I'm speaking for the person who may not have anybody to directly talk to. And that's why I come on here and I mention things about me failing as a father sometimes. You know what I mean? Because number one, I'm just at a certain space in my life where my intent is pure. I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior. But I also want other men to know that you have somebody that relates to you. Don't put me on no pedestal. I have a little knowledge, so do you. I just choose to go live, and some of y'all don't. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just a person who's confident speaking in front of people, and I'm not scared to voice my opinion. That's all. I used to be quiet. I stopped being quiet, and I just felt like if you have something to say and something positive, then say it. Say it. I've been trying to actually get better with my talks. You know, I talk a lot of shit on Facebook. I be trolling. I do that shit on purpose because now my page is professional. So I need engagements. So anytime you see me bugging, y'all might as well just don't even feed into it. You got to just know. I mean, some of y'all just may not know my personality, and I'm to give you a gist of my personality. All right, baby, I'm I have a sense of humor, right? I love to laugh. Um, you get to know me, I'll lighten up. You know what I'm saying? And anybody tell you, man, I'm like a little kid, man. I'm this little funny guy. I like to joke around. You know what I'm saying? I like to crack jokes. I could take jokes. You could crack on me. You could talk about anything. You could like, oh, nigga, your lips is. I could take. I'm a fun dude to be around. It's just I have another side of me that sometimes I can be no nonsense. I think it's coming with age. And but there's a reason why I have so many friends, people who fuck with me, because I do know how to blend in, and I can be around you and not like you and still respect you. You feel me? So that's just the type of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? I've always been very motivated, highly motivated. But I've always had highs and lows. So that's why I'm like the perfect, I'm the perfect person to build with from the mud. Because I came from the mud and I've always had to build from nothing. You figure out, this is why I know I'm gonna be rich, more inferior at 40 in my 40s, because it just comes with it. It comes with experience. I'm doing business. I'm learning business. I took so many losses that I know what to do now. So I'm right at that age on that cusp where my work that I put in and my hard work and my intellect and my connections, everything is starting to come together at the perfect time. Could I have gotten here faster? Yeah. Could I have done things differently? Of course I could have. Would I have loved to be here? You know what I mean? Hell yeah. I would have loved to. It wasn't working for me. My way wasn't working. And the reason why I don't mean to say it nonchalant, but like I told y'all earlier, I didn't get no help. I asked people for help when I was a 19-year-old father. My mom was in the shelter. She was on drugs. My father was doing his thing. I asked people for help because I know I needed help. I'm like, yo, I'm 18 years old. I'm going to go to college. I'm about to have a beautiful baby girl. I don't really know what to, I don't know what to do really, but I know I have my natural ambiance of a man. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, man, it's just one of those things, man. I look back and I'm 100% accountable for everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not as hard on myself because I understand what I didn't know and the knowledge I didn't have and certain things that I didn't have around me at that time. And I don't use it as an excuse. It just helps me understand and assess the situation. That's all. Still same pressure, same accountability, because I'm the man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You want to hear two ways? I got you. You know what I mean? So it's just one of them things, man. And I'm very grateful for these experiences because I can share them with people. This is what makes my page dope. I talk shit all day. Now I'm not right all the time, right? But I'm just not scared to speak, right? I put it out there. Why? Because I've been embarrassed already. I've been embarrassed a lot. I've had rumors spread about me. I've had lies. I've been through everything. So I've conquered those emotions. You will never hear me come on here and be like, yo, I just want to clear up some. I'm not apologizing to none of y'all. Whatever you hear about me, you better still respect me. And I know that. Because that's just how it's going to be. I didn't do nothing to you. And my intentions have always been pure. And I always feel like character is the most important thing. How do you treat people and what are you doing out here in this world? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I worry about with people. I hear things about people all the time. That shit doesn't change. I don't care. But that's my personality. Because I understand we have one life and you are not here to live your life for me. And I am not here to try to oppress you with mine. You're already dealing with a system. You already have to figure shit out. But that's my perspective. I can't expect everybody to be a deep thinker like me or to tap into that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker and I'm thoughtful. So I fight for the good. That's basically what I am. I'm a healing man who grew up a certain way and I seen certain things, but I still was able to keep the majority of my heart with love. So now I'm older and I'm maturing again, and I'm going and I'm moving, I'm maneuvering, and I understand how important it is for us to come together. I've always had. So I'm just trying to empower people because I need more black men to be able to take care of their families. We're losing, we're getting caught up in the system, and the women are scared and they're looking at us weird. We fought it these last couple of years. I was even fighting it, but at this point, I totally understand where some of these young ladies are coming from. And you can even throw me in the batch of a lot of men who are underachieving. But the reason why I don't mind saying this is because I was trying the whole time. Y'all saw me do Sweet Teen Streets. Y'all saw me do Sweet Teens Natural. I was trying. I was trying to figure this shit out with the young lady that I was with at that time. I've always been geared on business. All I've ever wanted to do was to get rich with my friends and take care of my kids. That's always been. But I started getting persecuted from people who was close to me, who wasn't even doing half what I was doing. They just want to persecute me. It feels good sometimes for people to have a little something on you. But see, I take that away from them by really questioning them like, yo, are you coming here to persecute you or are you really coming here to help me? Because what are we doing? You ain't been in my life mad long. You don't help me. And what makes you feel so comfortable to just come in my life and judge me and persecute me? Like, so we can go two ways about it because it's really up to me and my emotions, right? So I really take that away from people and they even get a little angrier and eviler. But see, that's the spiritual world that people try to fuck with me in, my feelings and emotions. So once I block that, now we're talking about the physical world, right? And they don't want to go there. So what does a demon have to do eventually when they can't fuck with you mentally or emotionally? And you know they ain't gonna touch you physically. They gotta leave you alone. Demons don't like a challenge now. They need energy to feed off of. It's almost equivalent to a lion chasing a gazelle and they just can't grab this nigga. What you think the lion's gonna eventually do? He's gonna go look for a sick one. So I'm like the gazelle in the spiritual world that's floating and all these demons be trying to grab me. You can't fucking catch me. My spirit is too good. I'm not perfect, but I'm not harming anybody. And I wake up with love. Anytime you see me on here like a little angry, I'm protecting myself. I gotta protect myself from people because there's narcissists and there's people out here who love to get next to a person like me to try to take advantage of my energy because it's pure. You can look in my eyes and tell. I meet people on one day. Oh no, I'm about to go to the store. Oh, you want me to come? No, you can stay here. I'm like, yo, nah, you don't look like you'll take nothing. You good. Like people be trusting me, bro. Everywhere I go, people trust me. Strangers. It's always me they trust. It's always like, oh no, you good. Like I knew you was good when I first I met you. I'd be asking people like how. They'd be like, I saw it in your eyes. That's what people tell me all the time. Like I looked in your eyes, I could tell, like, I don't know. Whatever look I give people or whatever way that you guys feel, some of you feel around me, people really be trusting me. And that shit means something to me. Because I consider myself very trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people where like a lot of my friends told me the deepest, darkest secrets, and we don't even speak no more. And I'll never tell. I don't give a fuck how mad I am. And there's two reasons why I would never. I don't expose people's. I don't attach to none of that. Number one, I just only want to be attached to good energy. So even if I feel like I'm doing a service or something like that, I let the universe do its thing. Y'all forgot we got God. I don't gotta take things in my own hands all the time. That's how some of y'all be getting killed. People be getting killed being too nosy. Like you trying to think. If you really believe, people say they believe in God, but don't let the universe do their thing. Now there's certain things where you got to step in. There's certain things in life where you may feel you have to step in. I get it, I understand that. But for me, I'm not starting and connecting to someone through negative energy. The smart ones know you can't elevate like that. So I mind my business more so and just work on the beautiful things that I feel like is going to take me to that next level. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things where, listen, I know shit is tough out here, man. A lot of us had a lot of family members who died. A lot of us been mistreated most of our lives. Some of us was touched. Some of us was molested. Some of us grew up without moms. Some of us grew up without father figures. So I'm a type of person where I know a lot of people damaged. But I also know like there's a lot of people healing. I want people to resurrect themselves so they understand that they can be another person. Stop letting your uncles and your mom and them and everybody keep fucking defining who you are and you believing in them. Stop letting people project their insecurities on you. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to people who's telling you something right about yourself, but you determine that. Don't let nobody fucking persecute you, bro. You tell someone you either come to help me or get the fuck away from me. Everybody who's watching this, let's say it together. If you're in your car, let's say it. If a person is not helping you, right, organically, there's no persecution. There's none of that yelling and thinking you could just call me, say whatever you want. I'll punch you in your fucking mouth if you're a man. I be on that type of time. Like, I don't play with people, bro. You can ask anybody. I'm a loving person. I just don't play because people attach to me when bad things happen to me, and they do it on purpose because they be hating. And I kind of be knowing, but I don't really be caring. Like, I'm one of them people, like, sometimes I be letting demons be a little bit too close to me because I don't got time to worry about all the jealous people that like, I'm not insecure. So I don't worry about none of that. I worry about creating, and I'm trying to get a closer relationship with my daughter. That's what hurts me. It's like, yo, while I'm really guided on really fixing my life, I got people who's really hating, trying to slow down because they ain't got their lives suck. People who have stagnant lives, they get joy off of ruining other people's lives. It's just what it is. So a lot of people, they know they can't harm me physically. They know, so they just be like, man, people try all type of little ways to, and it's not like I did anything to them. It's just, they just want to see me in torment because they haven't. Sometimes when people see you positive and they see you vibrant, they just want to get a kick out of seeing you burn one time. Not knowing that you're already burning behind the scenes. Not knowing that you're going through torment and going through things, which is also teaching you how to not go through that shit again. I'm very experienced when it comes to life. I don't know everything, but I understand. I do know what I know. And one thing I do know is people, because my mom, like, shout out to Crystal Robinson, my baby. But, back in her young days, she partied and had fun. So unfortunately, at certain times, I was left to fend for myself. So I had to figure things out. I had to be an observer. I had to watch. I had to survive. I had to learn different mannerisms. I had to figure out how to carry myself at a very young age. And you don't really understand how much that pays dividends until you're older and people get around like, you're so smart, maybe you're articulate. Now, mind you, as I'm saying these things, I'm not saying everybody's saying them to me. I'm not saying everybody that I bump into. I'm just kind of summing up my life and just cramming it. All right. So this is not an ego thing. I'm just saying, I go places and people sit down and they kind of understand that, I'm a trustworthy person. Like, they can feel it. They talk to me and then they automatically want to do business. Sometimes it be me and my friends and we go certain places and I'm asked to speak. And when I start talking, their uncles be like, okay, see, I like him. You see, why didn't you bring him over before? Because now I can talk. This is what people understand. The reason why I even started getting a little, like, not arrogant, but really putting more value on myself, because they used to be like, all right, I'm in rooms with my friends, their uncles is coming, like, yo, call Akali, tell him to come over. Yo, we need his mind. That's what people tell me. I go in rooms with artists. Yo, you can come here and record anytime, bro. I just like having you around, bro. You have a beautiful mind. When I talk to girls that I like, that I've been with, and I've been with them, you want to know why a woman like me, bro? It's because of my mind. It's not my looks. I mean, I'd be a little bit of it. It's not that. I'm a beautiful person behind the scenes, especially when I'm around a feminine woman. I'm a fucking sweetheart. I've had a couple instances with young ladies where I wasn't, my younger days. As of the last 5 to 10 years, I've been chilling. I was in a 10-year relationship, on and off, in and out, whatever, and once I came out of that, y'all didn't even know, because we broke up maturely. She still texts me, we still speak here and there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't be together no more. I told y'all I'm not damaged. I'm not traumatized like that no more. So I'm not, but what I will say though, early in the relationship, we was going through a lot. You know what I mean? I was causing some shit, she was causing some shit. But as we started to grow, we kind of just grew together. See, shout out to all my exes, because I really don't have too many. I don't go backwards neither. So I'm not like one of them niggas. So that's why I can sit here. I'm not trying to be corny. What I'm saying is like a lot of my exes, we still we all got older, and some of them started to realize like I wasn't as bad as they thought they was. They thought I was, and they wasn't as bad as I thought they was. As you start to get a little bit older, so this is why I respect life now. You see what I'm saying? I respect life, man. A lot of times we don't understand what ego is. Ego is when we feel like we're supposed to be treated a certain way, even when we ain't shit. But how many of us admit when we ain't shit? You know what I mean? So a lot of times you be in a relationship and you could be underachieving too. But in your mind, you blaming that woman. Man, she ain't shit. Da-da. And in her mind, she's unhappy, but she can't say nothing to you because you're narcissistic. So this is how we developed in America. And you see how I just broke down that situation? It would sound like I'm really like directly speaking to somebody, right? But I'm not. It's just I know that's how life be. I know how shit just be going. We all develop some narcissistic traits, and I'll tell you why. Narcissism is in different stages, right? So the part of narcissism that a lot of us became is when you have to love yourself. So narcissism can develop from a person who had to spend a lot of time alone and had to achieve things without being validated and feeling slighted through life to a point that they had to fill their own self up with love, to a point you actually start talking about yourself in third person, to a point that you become so obsessed with your goals that when you're around like a normal person, they're never going to understand you. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like when I get focused on music, I'm gonna tell you why I'm really focusing on the music is because I know that I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, right? Some real shit. I told y'all, like, I get a little emotional because it's like my daughter, her mom, and them would never really understand this, but like, it's like, okay, when I came out of the NFL, I was like 26 years old. I had never had a job. You know, I played football most of my life. I didn't have no working experience. I didn't really plan on working, but I had kids. You know what I'm saying? So when I came out of playing football, I was always trying to do business with people. I was always trying to create business because I understand business is the fastest way to wealth. When you're on child support and you got bills and things, you have a lot of things to do. You need fast money. A lot of these jobs that I was working, it wasn't even helping me. You know, I got the fucking child support people telling me, you know, make this amount and send this to your kids, and it wasn't even enough for them. And then I definitely have enough to take care of myself, and I definitely have enough to take care of no woman I was with or anything. But that's cool because we understand the kids come first, and I understand that. But after time, it got to a point where it was like, damn, I'm working all these hours and I'm not making anything. And I went to college for business, and I'm smart, and I'm good at things. And I'm working at Bob's Discount Furniture, and I'm in there and I'm handsome. I'm suit and tie every day, and people are offering me other jobs because the way that I'm speaking, they're like, yo, you don't need to be here. Why are you here? What happened? I got tired of people asking me, what went wrong? Because I'm telling them I got 3 college degrees. I went to college. I played in the NFL, but I was done very young. I was done in the NFL by the time I was like 26. So I was still like kind of young trying to figure life out. But when I came home from college, nobody really understood me. I was a savage. I was taught to hit. I was taught to tackle. I was taught to like lock in. I had multiple personalities. I needed to go heal. I needed to go sit my ass down somewhere. You know, college was kind of draining. I barely slept. I was hyper sleeping with all type of women. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I came back home to the hood. I'm with Shady McCoy. I'm with all my friends. I'm used to traveling. We everywhere. But I came home because I had another daughter. So I said, you know what? I got to come home and, you know, and I came home young and I came home and shit just didn't go right for me. And I got persecuted for it. I got laughed at. You know, it was a lot for me to deal with when I went back home because niggas was happy I wasn't in the league no more. I wasn't a bad dude. I just made things look easy. I always felt slighted. So when I got all the girls in high school, had long, pretty hair with braids. I was always a good nigga, man. I had a lot of friends. I could fight. A lot of niggas ain't like me, bro. I wasn't from Mount Vernon. I had no family. So I always had to like just earn things. I always had like this attitude with me, this moxie, because I always had to earn things. So I was always misunderstood. But niggas could never fuck with me. Niggas couldn't beat me. So that's why niggas used to really be mad. That's what it really be. Up to this day, like niggas can't fucking beat me. And I'm not even like a fighter like that. I don't play with niggas. I'm a lover and people play with me. And I always look like the bad guy. I always look at the bad guy in things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, basically I started doing music because I figured out like, all right, well, if it's something that I can give my daughter, it's like, you know, this is unfortunate. But at one point I thought, I didn't know how long I was going to live. I didn't know if I was going to be here. I'm not suicidal or nothing like that. I don't know. Sometimes the way my life be, man, a lot of things I be into, you know what I'm saying? I be getting into things, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here grinding, trying to provide and trying to figure this shit out. A lot of time, man, we take risks. So I'm out here taking risks and then doing things and catching cases and doing all type of shit. And I'm supposed to be that conscious dude, but I'm really in the trenches and I'm trying to figure things out. And I got all these battles, I got all these fucking people who are trying to take from what I'm doing, and I'm battling the system, the court system, and it's a lot. And I say, you know what? I started doing music, and I said, well, you know what? If I die, I know everybody gonna run my music up. It's unfortunate, but I'm like, yo, if I die, I know everybody gonna run my music up. And then hopefully, if I die for a reason, my daughter, because it's always been about money, right? All this shit is about money. Child support, money, money, money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta pay $400 a week. $419 a week, actually. I can't afford that. I never could. That's why I'm in debt. Never could. And then when you start knocking it down, it just goes up because it's interest. And then they take your license away, and it takes away the time from you spending with your kids because you in your mind you feel like you just have to work all the time. You feel like it's just money. But then people call you and say, well, you're not spending no time with you. You need to be doing it. But then it's like, yo, but I'm getting these notices and they want to like lock me up. Like, so I don't know really like how to like balance this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you get like a job. If you don't really make nothing at your job, it's going to take everything from you. So you're never going to be able to really get ahead in life. So it's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You better pay the shit or you're a deadbeat. You know what I mean? Even though I was trying to create businesses, I can create more of a residual. So I can, send some money for the kids and have some money for myself, because I can turn things into gold if I'm able to have some capital. But if everything I'm making is just going right out, I'm just going to probably stay in the same position. I'm not even going to really be able to really help my family the way I really want. But it's like in America, we don't think about that. Sometimes people, they put their foot in your neck. They want to put their foot in your neck, and that's just what it is. And so everybody heals, and everybody starts going about things a different way. Yeah. So yeah, if I was to blow my brains out tomorrow, my daughter has my tax ID number, and hopefully, people run my music up, and she'll probably be, decent. Probably be decent, She'll probably make more money from my death in 2 weeks than I've been able to give her like her whole 18 years or something like that, maybe. Should be real out here. And I'm very misunderstood. I think that's why I speak about this shit. Some niggas, they really do be on some like, they don't care about their kids and shit. Like some niggas are really like that. But like me, nah. I just got dealt a bad hand real early, boy. And I was never able to heal from it. I was never really able to express it because all people would tell me is, yo, you're a man, no excuses. That happened back in the days. Get over it. And some of that shit is true. That shit is true. But how come the other person or the person across from me don't got to go? Like, how come they're not being held accountable? How come I got to be held accountable for everything and blamed for everything? And I don't know. It just bugs me out. And that's what drives a lot of people crazy. On top of the fact that the kids suffer at the end of the day. But low key, when you get to the end, to the nitty gritty, I'm not even mad at humans. I understand this is a system, and the system is very manipulative, and the system did a great job of manipulating people. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta really look to the conduit of the people who's creating the issue. Of course, I can sit here and get mad at the person across from me, but like, nah, this shit is so deep. You can't even get mad at the women like that because they really want to be protected and shit don't be going right for them neither. Because the men, the way we was too, we were some little arrogant fucks. So we're some little arrogant men. So, Maybe it might be a little calmer sometimes, but for me, what hurts is the fact that I don't want to fight with people I love. That's what it is. See, I'm not crying because, I don't want to face my battles. It's like, yo, I always envision like just being a nice man, just taking care of shit, bro. Just cool. All my baby moms, both of them, kids, being able to do things. I just want to be a regular dude. You know how everybody want to be fancy. I've actually lived that life already. I lived the fancy life through college. When I was in college, I was like a star. I was around stars. All my friends was in the NFL. I kind of know what it feels like to be rich. It's no different. Like, you could do a lot. I mean, when I was around a lot of low vibrational rich people. So I was watching people like spending money, and I got people that I know who's 100, who made like 100 million. They ain't got shit now. Like I seen everything. Like I seen. You know what I mean? So I just want to fix everything. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel the pain of my friends. I got some good male friends, bro, who going through it with the women. I got some sisters and some queens that I rock with that I love that's going through it with the men. We have a real problem. And it's not a gender war. It's really like people just aren't healing. So when people aren't healing, they're holding on to things. They're not forgiving. They're not looking at things logically. They could fuck up and don't want to be held accountable, but they want you to be perfect for them. These are all like little mental illnesses that just happens because a lot of us are just we in the lower vibrational world. It could be fixed though. It could definitely be fixed. It could be fixed. Let's talk solutions though, because I want to stay. I told y'all earlier that I'm going to fix all of this, didn't I? I just was venting. I had a little moment, but I'm going to fix it. I'm powerful enough. The same way I'm able to sit here and analyze my whole situation, the same way I'm able to try to fix this shit. And the way you fix it is like, you got to put your pride to the side. A lot of times, men, we be trying to compete with the woman in the sense of trying to one-up them. And you can't really one-up a woman like that. Sometimes you can, but even if you do, if you one-up a young lady, then you're just going to have a bitter young lady, or not bitter, I want to use the word bitter, an angry young lady or upset young lady because of whatever happened and transpired between y'all. I think women will really respect men, including myself, if we like worked on, if we like, see, women, they can't be feminine when they're dealing with men's egos. Because from our history, what were we doing? Sleeping with women, moving on, having kids, moving on. So like, I'm not bashing the kings. I just want to be accountable for a second. I want to look at the cause and effect before we get into the women, because I know we'd like to, talk about these women. But look, we the ones who kind of started it. I ain't gonna hold you. Kind of correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go to the length and say, as far as when I was growing up, I always seen older G's with more than one woman. I grew up like that. I thought that was normal. And I'm not, and what I'm saying is, it's just a cause and effect. I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong. That's not what I'm here to say. What I'm saying is just, let's just start to think about some of the mentalities that we kind of created from the way that we was moving. And the way that we was moving, we were all young. So what I'm trying to explain is, fellas, when we were younger, we were heartbreakers. Ladies, when you were younger, some of y'all were heartbreakers. The reason why a lot of us were heartbreakers is because a lot of us was damaged. Men and women. You got a lot of men who was raised without their fathers, may had a toxic mom, a drunk father. You got women, little girls, beautiful little girls who grew up without a father figure. Maybe a jealous, toxic mom, right? You have a high percentage of Black males who have been molested by men and women. You have women who have been molested by men and women. And we all got to go, and they sending us to elementary school with white people who don't understand where we come from. So you basically at work because, you know, we're there for 8 hours and they're teaching us how to be a public servant. Because that's what elementary school is. It teaches you how to be a public servant. It's not teaching you no business or nothing. It's just, you know, they're going to teach you bullshit or whatever you need to learn in them 8 hours to train you and polish you. This is why so many people are comfortable trying to force other people into those type of lines of work. Because you look at it, you've been doing it since you were 6 years old. See, I've always struggled with school. I was always smart, but I never liked being in class. I never seen a point. I just always end up leaving it. I just always end up going outside. So a lot of you have been conditioned to be underpaid and to go sit in the same spot for 8 hours. And I'm the person who came home from college and said, yo, they're underpaying us. We need to create a union. We need to fight the system. If all of us do it, or if all of us just walk away from our jobs, we could force them. They print money, y'all. They create money. They could pay us whatever. But if they don't have to pay us and they can pay us less and make you be there for more hours, of course they're going to continue to do it if we don't question it. So when I came home on that type of time, everybody was just like, oh, you fake ass Malcolm X. So it's like almost like people want to stay poor. Like they got us so fucked up mentally as black people that we don't even know how to even work together. And then the moment you try to rise up and try to help your people, somebody from your own black community gonna kill you. This is what happens. So that's why it's so tough. It's so tough. It's really tough when you look at the system got us in the chokehold. It could be so easy, bro. It could be so easy. It could be so easy, man. You know, I just been growing and maturing, man. You know, I'm a late bloomer in certain areas of my life. And in certain areas of my life, I mature fast, but I didn't actually be mature in them areas. So I know this word is becoming very cliche, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been healing even more. Me and my mom have been making a lot of strides. Like we have like a normal relationship. So I was like this, I'm gonna do one at a time, right? I've always tried to multitask. I'm good at multitasking sometimes, but a lot of times it just kind of renders me weak in certain areas. So I said, you know what? My mom just moved from Vegas. I haven't really been around my mom in 4 years. I need for my mom to know that I love her. She's sick. She's fighting. I gotta figure. I need my mom to enjoy the rest of her time. I can't. I don't want it to be too late. I love my mom. She went through shit. I'm a struggling father at times. So I have to. The moment you fuck up as a parent, you gotta forgive your parent because it's letting you know exactly right then and there that this life shit ain't no game. It's not a game, bro. It's not over. But I would love if we could come together, man. I would love if we could do business together. I would love if, you know, people was able to express themselves a little bit more. I would love if people wasn't so scared to heal. It's okay. My life has always been like a roller coaster where I had high points in my life and I had low points in my life. So I know what it feels like, you know, when you're glowing and everybody start riding your coattail. And I know what it's like when you're low self and people laughing at you. Yo, Warren, yo, you see that nigga? Yo, he look homeless. I'm really good though. But Sometimes when I'm grinding, I really grind. Like I don't get a haircut. I'm not really trying to look good. I'm just trying to like stay a nice masculine man and use my energy to get me out of my rut or whatever I'm going through. A lot of the times I'm going through things is not even because it comes with this shit. When you ain't got no safety net and shit, you just can't lose. That's all. So a lot of times if I do make one bad decision, I just get pushed back like 20 steps. So it's not like I'm a loser. It's not even like I don't know what I'm doing. It's just my consequences are a little bit more deadly for me. So you learn to stop making as much mistakes and you learn to get better. So just making 14 better, less mistakes compared to you just get better and better and better. You just take it one day at a time, bro. So basically, I'm gonna tell you what I'm on. I said, since my mom is here, let me heal my mom real quick. Let me get right with Mom Dukes real quick. One thing about my mom, she was always loving. My mom was nurturing, even while she was doing her little thing. My mom is very intelligent. My mom went to college. You know, she taught me a lot. That's my baby. She's a warrior. My mom is a straight warrior. My pops, me and my father are very similar. He's a Pisces like me. My father didn't want kids. My father was 50 when he had me because he finally decided, like, all right, let me, I want to do something. So I almost wasn't even born. I feel like I got an old soul because of my father having me when he was a little bit older. And from what I know, and from my father being around me, my father was a dope dude. He still is. My father's 88 now. He has dementia. And my pops, like my pops had it tough. My pops was born like, all right, so look, I don't want to ramble. Like sometimes you really gotta find, like, if you want to know about yourself, right? You gotta go find out like how your parents grew up. You gotta like really go to like a lot of trauma, a lot of our mannerisms, a lot of things that's in our DNA. It comes from a lot of the trauma that our parents been through. So my father, he always had anxiety. And I think that's where my mom, she said, I get it from. My father was born like 3 pounds. You know what I'm saying? My grandma Louise, my father's mom, was a beautiful Black Indian lady. I remember her when I was like 4, maybe 5 years old, but she died. My grandmother died of diabetes. So I remember being in the bed with her in the hospital bed, when her knees used to have like the little staples. I even remember the smell of like how her bathroom smelled. It was a real distinct smell. I didn't really know what was going on then. I didn't know my grandmother was sick. I used to go to the hospital to go see her. That's just all I remember. I knew my father was a little older, but she was she didn't have no teeth in her mouth. So I didn't get a chance to have a relationship with my father's mom, but I know she loved me though, because you just know, what I mean? I used to go see her, and I remember like I would go to the front of the hospital bed, and I would lift the cover up, and I would see both her knees like they was cut. And I would just play with them. I was a kid. I didn't really know if she would laugh. you know. But yeah, she died from diabetes. So then my mom was adopted. So I ain't never my mom was adopted, so I ain't never meet her mom. And my mom's father is Puerto Rican. My grandfather is Puerto Rican. And he had my mom and my aunt Renee and two other kids out of wedlock. So he basically was sleeping with my mom's mom while he was married with his other family. You know, some real Puerto Rican shit. Like, so my mom never met her father. So my mom never met her mother or her father, and my mom was adopted. So I've never had like a family reunion, or you know what I mean. I never met any. Like, I met one person from my Puerto Rican side, which is my mom's brother. So I was raised by my mother's adopted parents, Thomas Parnell and Frances Parnell. You know, those are my grandparents. You know, as far as you know what I mean. And then my grandfather died when I was like, see, and back in them days, in the early '90s, a lot of the grandparents raised the kids. A lot of the mothers was getting on drugs, and a lot of the fathers was getting locked up for robberies and shit like that. So, you know, a lot of us was being raised by our grandparents. And then when our grandparents went, well, my grandmother died when I was like 7. She died of cancer. And then my grandfather died when I was maybe around, my grandfather died when I was maybe like 12, maybe 12 or 13. My grandfather died, and he died of colon cancer. So a lot of the people in my life that I knew that loved me, like the people who protected me, they all died before, you know, I was like maybe 13. So I always kind of like grew up feeling alone, you know what I mean? Like I always grew up misunderstood, always had fake cousins, you know, you ain't my real cousin, you ain't. I always kind of like just was always in my head, you know, I would just think to myself and talk to myself a lot. And then my mom got me involved in like, you know, karate and tap and jazz. My mom will always get me involved in things. And those things helped me focus. And I was able to use my mind and start focusing on like skills and things. And I would just always grasp things real fast, you know. And then my mom got me into football at 8 years old. First time really, you know, I was always playing football, dirty in my clothes and stuff and getting in trouble. And then my mom finally, she just put me in football. And then that changed my life. You know, I was playing karate. I was doing karate and football. Now karate, it really helped me with what I was going through at that time, because you know, karate was teaching me how to meditate. It was teaching me discipline, and I was around a lot of male figures. My uncle Chris was a very masculine guy, you know, alpha male, old school. And he used to fuck me up. He used to beat the shit out of me. He used to teach me like in a good way. You know what I mean? He used to really be on me because he know I grew up with a single mom. I look at it now and understand. Back then I didn't know, but it was like a lot of the men was beating that mama's boy out of me in a sense. You know, my football coaches, they all knew my mom was a single mom. So when I look back, I'm very thankful and I'm very thoughtful. It's a blessing that I've had people who was able to kind of scoop me up. The reason I be liking my feelings sometimes, right? It don't even be like I'm a deep thinker, so I'll sit here and mention something that my mind will go left. So I just remember being so misunderstood, man, getting in a lot of trouble. You know, teachers, people calling me crazy. You know, emotional. You know, I was called a lot of little different names when I was young, and it was. And it was like because I was going through a lot of shit. I was seeing my mom get beat. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing a lot of things, you know, that I wasn't really supposed to see. I used to have to go beat my mom boyfriend up. You know, the first fights I ever had, I was fighting grown men. You know what I mean? My mom was always dealing with abusive men. You know, now that I'm older, I understand, you know. But so I was always, you know, having to, you know, get men off my mom and me and my sister. And then my sister ended up moving with my father when she was 12. So my sister's 3 years, she's 2 years older than me, sometimes 3. So now, you know, my sister moves with my father in Mount Vernon, and I'm in New Rochelle with my mom. So now it's just me and my mom now. You know what I mean? My mom never was gonna let me go nowhere. You know what I mean? My mom wasn't. I was like her. I'm a protector. You know, my mom made sure I ain't go nowhere, even though I should have probably went with my father and my sister should have stayed with my mom or whatever. But you know, we split. So then I felt like that shit definitely did something to me. Um, you know, that's my sister. You know what I mean? That's my older sister. I always loved my older sister. I always admired her. You know, we fought like any other siblings, but like I always loved that. You know, was me and my sister been through a lot. You know what I mean? And my sister is older than me, so she was going through shit, you know, before I was even, you know what I mean? And a lot of times, you know, all the youngins, man, sometimes you gotta take your time with the oldest because the oldest was going through shit, but like, you know, we young, so we come in, we get a little spoiled. You know, my mother was able to kind of get it together a little bit better when she was with me. You know, my mom had 3 years of practice with my sister. So a lot of times, you know, our older siblings go through a lot of shit and they know a lot of things that went down, you know, before we got to a certain age. And we be thinking like they hating on us. And a lot of times we be thinking sometimes, you know, they jealous and stuff like that. And sometimes it is a little bit, but for the most part, it's just really how, you know, they're able to witness. Like my sister had this, like my sister and my mom, my mom had my sister when she was 23 years old. You know, my mom wasn't the nicest person at that time to my sister. So my sister and her relationship was already strained. So now I'm born and my mom is spoiling me. You know, I'm mommy's boy. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where, you know, even in the household, it gets split and you don't even know it. These are all things that, you know, once I got like my mid-20s, you know, as I started to look back, I started to kind of, you know, you start evaluating things. So, you know, my sister drinks a lot, you know, and I say that with no judgment. But my sister ain't never do nothing. My sister didn't do drugs and nothing like that when we was kids. Like she wasn't outside like that. My sister's like a late boomer. But I know she drinks because, you know, probably the same reason why I smoke so much. You know what I mean? When you don't really directly heal from trauma, it's just going to ruin your relationships with normal people. If you're around other let's just say your whole crew is just people who come from your neighborhood and your hood, you're going to be able to relate to them because a lot of y'all went through a lot of the same thing. So the trauma and everything like that, yeah, they're going to understand you. But let's just say you go into a more professional setting and you just so happen to be around 8 people who was raised off love. Just all 8 people just happen to be raised off love and they haven't really been through as much as you did from a trauma situation, from trauma type vibe. And they're trying to do business with you. And they're used to being punctual. And they're used to like, you know, but you're ghosting. And you're doing all the things that damaged people do when they don't want to deal with things, not picking up your phone and disappearing for a month. And, you know, all those things you think is normal that you're able to do with your damaged friends. Because your damaged friends understand you doing that because they do it. But you're not dealing with damaged people right now. You're at a workspace and you're doing business with people who are healed. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just fluent. And that's when I realized I had to change. Because when I was playing football, I was able to disappear for a month and nobody bothered me because I was playing football. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he gotta get his mind right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now I'm out in the real world. I'm not playing football no more. I'm just out in the real world and I need to recharge. I'm trying to get my mind right. And me disappearing is like I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting into it with people. Like, you know what I mean? Rightfully so, because you know, sometimes you're doing business deals with people and shit. You're doing certain things with people, and you got ties with people, so you have to stay in contact with them. You got to communicate. So a lot of these like traits that come from us being damaged at times, it goes against. It just sometimes so let's just say you get in a relationship with someone and they're raised off love. Sometimes they're not ready for all that. Like, you know what I mean? So what happens is, right? This is what happens to us. A lot of people. Instead of like really just attacking the healing aspect and trying to push ourselves to that next level, we'll just say, you know what, let me find somebody who can relate to me. Let me go to the hood. Let me go to my projects. Let me go to my, you know what I mean? Let me go to my neighborhood and I'm gonna go deal with someone who's traumatized just like me because they can relate to me. And then now y'all both have a toxic, now you just in a toxic relationship. So I was like, you know what? If I want a better life for myself, I'm gonna have to heal because I always attracted like beautiful, nurturing women, always. But now I started to get to an age where I'm like, nah, man, I'm not trying to mess with nobody and ruin nobody I'm not trying to slow nobody down. So I say, you know what? If I'm getting older, if I want to keep and to stay in something fluent, I got some work to do. So that's why I like to express a lot of this stuff because at the end result, I'd rather bash myself. I'd rather use my personal experiences to help people. Because I'm telling you, where I'm at now, I'm think about it. I could cry right in front of you. I don't care. Cry, heal, whatever, you know. I bounce back, little snot in my nose. I'm back though. Like, hey, some people might be, oh, this nigga weak, but I'm so powerful now because I cry. And I know how important it is. And I know like a lot of people who's like, man, this nigga a bitch. I know a lot of them, they got a lot of built up anger too. So it doesn't bother me. My knowledge of self and my knowledge of people helps me from being embarrassed from being myself. You just be a little meanie over there and you can laugh and make fun of me. That ain't gonna bother me. Meanie. But me, I'm just gonna keep growing, man, and trying to become a better man, bro. Gotta fight. My daughter, let me tell you something. Me and my daughter and my baby mom relationship is just gonna get better because they're gonna respect the fact that I didn't give up. I took the accountability. They're gonna respect the fact like, now this nigga ain't give up. So you're gonna suffer a little bit. You know, you're gonna suffer a little bit. I'm saying, but it's not over, man. It's not over, man. And this is another thing I want the parents to look at, my fathers and kids get older, man. They get older and they start understanding shit. They start understanding you more. They going through life. So you just want to just keep going, man. You want to keep going, and then you're gonna meet them on even ground because they're gonna be more mature and you're gonna be in a better situation. And then it's gonna really be y'all just both gonna be crying because she's gonna realize or he gonna realize that they was a little stubborn, and then you gonna realize that your pride got in the way. But you can only walk into it if you see it. Let me play a song real quick before I get up out of here. I hope that I'm gonna leave this one up. It's a good one. It's all about healing, man. I'm sorry, I nigga be crying and shit every now and then. Because I haven't healed certain aspects of myself, man. Like a lot of things I haven't really got a chance to talk about. I think it took for me to get to my late 30s to be comfortable to talk about certain things. And it's just, that's how I know, like, you know what I mean? Just something, like when I think about my daughter, when I talk about my daughter, I cry. When I talk about my father, I just think about them. You know, what makes me cry is it's so crazy. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, but when I'm crying, I'm not crying because of my personal testaments. It's like when I talk about my daughter, I just think about like just how many times she had to just conquer things without me being there. When I think about my mom, I think about like what my mom had to go through, as a young kid, always being adopted, being around different people, not getting that real love from people. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I think about my father, and I just think about people. I have empathy, so it makes me shit. Maybe that shit. I'm not even sensitive over my life. It's like I can feel people's energy, and it's like hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but it's just the faster you heal, you'll be able to keep things. You'll be able to keep more healed people around you. If you don't heal and you damage, you're gonna push a lot of the people away because they're raised off love. You know what I'm saying? Like people raised off love, they don't, I mean, can't find it. How big was it? Wait, wasn't you upstairs on the computer?
Yeah, but I take that.
Well, I ain't touching it. You know, I don't smoke papers. Let me see. It's under here? It's not under here, right? And on top of that, y'all, I speak to a lot of kings, man. I speak to a lot of kings, a lot of women, and y'all all be wanting to heal. Y'all all be in my inbox, you know, expressing yourselves to me. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna start doing like. I just needed a podcast. I needed a little I needed something to where I could talk to y'all. You know, somewhere where I could have a platform to speak to you consistently.
Yeah.
Third eye wide open.
You know, shit changing now slowly. Like I'm observing the world, seeing the energy I'm attracting to myself. You know, sometimes you just start to think. Fly with me. Yeah. Fly above and beyond. Fly above and beyond. Steady finding my purpose. They wish I was gone. Put my heart in this shit. Now they singing my songs. Man, I knew all along. Kinda knew all along. Cause the feeling was robbing. They said I was wrong. Put that pen to the paper. My lyrics got strong. Man, my lyrics got strong. Now what's combos by money and labels. And what situation I'm going. Who putting me on? Who putting me on? This music created, illuminated. Still I praise it that God's by the moves I'm making. Feel the vibes of a nigga who truly hating. Told the kings that this life is a marathon. Came from Nipsey just giving the education. Built the business a king going out for mine. Mix the berries and juices with alkaline. Told my daughters they came from a king. That their features is sent from the heaven. The blessings will make you a queen. Just look in the mirror, you seeing your father, the DNA, all of your genes. Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean? Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean? Still be smelling the freedom and feeling the love, but it's all of my dreams. Still be feeling the freedom, but feeling the love, but it's all of my dreams. It's all of my dreams. We living in crucial times, when most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. We living in crucial times, when most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry.
It ain't no cap in my rap. I put 40 of them in the rental and took that back to North Cackalack. So put me over, took a nigga out and they found the 8 racks in the back. But they ain't getting none of that. Shorty know to play a role. Follow my lead and relax. Lawyer get rid of the case, but I gotta get rid of the snakes. Now they know to stay up on my lake, cause I'm ready, Freddy, like I'm Jason. Running to the money I've been chasing, but I never made it to a chase. Man, fuck this shit, man. This dope game ain't it. I went legal when I got back to writing. I wrote a couple records, made them exciting. They show me love, but I'm not feeling the slightest bit of what they showing. It's not in my sight. Sit back and smoke and start to wonder why. I can't find a key that leads to the sky. No more peddling the work, now I pedal the work. I just wanna sit back and get high.
We living in crucial times, when most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time.
Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. We live in a crucial time, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry.
Yeah.
Third eye wide open.
You know, shit changing now slowly, like I'm observing the world, seeing the energy I'm attracting to myself. You know, sometimes you just start to think. Fly with me. Yeah. Fly above and beyond. Fly above and beyond. Steady finding my purpose. They wish I was gonna put my heart in this shit. Now they singing my songs. Man, I knew all along. Kinda knew all along, cause the feeling was robbing. They said I was wrong. Put that pen to the paper. My lyrics got strong. Man, my lyrics got strong. Now it's combos by money and labels. And what situation I'm going, who putting me on? Who putting me on? This music created, illuminated. Still I praise to the guys by the moves I'm making. Feel the vibes of a nigga who truly hating. Told the kings that this life is a marathon. Came from Nipsey just giving the education. Built the business a king going out for mine. Mixed the berries and juices with alkaline. So my daughters, they came from a king. That their features is sent from the heaven. The blessings will make you a queen. Just look in the mirror, you seeing your father's the DNA, all of your genes. Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean? Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean?
I be thinking, because I always assume that I come out here smoke all the time. Sometimes every now and then I be leaving my place, like, I be putting shit down sometimes. Like one time I finished the post clip, I was sitting out there about a video game that was there for like a week. I didn't even know. I just happened to move the paper. I'm like, oh God, I was looking for this shit. But I was smoking, just put it out and what I'm saying, go to sleep, and like next day and take some weed.
Still holding my head up, I know they can't see me cry. We living in crucial times, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. No one
I think wherever that light is at is where I'm going.
Holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry.
It ain't no cap in my rap. I put 40 of them in the rental and took that back to North Cackalack. So put me over, took a nigga out and they found their racks in the back. But they ain't getting none of that. Shorty know to play a role. Follow my lead and relax. Lawyer get rid of the case, but I gotta get rid of the snakes. Now they know to stay up on my lake, cause I'm ready, Freddy like I'm Jason. Running to the money I've been chasing, but I never made it to a chase. Man, fuck this shit, man. This dope game ain't it. I went legal when I got back to writing. I wrote a couple records, made them exciting. They show me love, but I'm not feeling the slightest bit of what they showing. It's not in my sight. Sit back and smoke and start to wonder why. I can't find a key that leads to the sky. No more peddling to work, now I pedal to work. I just wanna sit back and get high.
We living in crucial times, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. We living in crucial time, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry.
Yeah.
Third eye wide open.
You know, shit changing now slowly, like I'm observing the world, seeing the energy I'm attracting to myself. You know, sometimes you just start to think. Fly with me. Yeah. Fly above and beyond. Fly above and beyond. Steady finding my purpose. They wish I was gone. Put my heart in this shit. Now they singing my songs. Man, I knew all along. Kinda knew all along. Cause the feeling was robbing. They said I was wrong. Put that pen to the paper. My lyrics got strong. Man, my lyrics got strong. Now what's combos by money and labels? And what situation I'm going? Who putting me on? Who putting me on? This music created, illuminated. Still I praise to the guys by the moves I'm making. Feel the vibes of a nigga who truly hating. Told the kings that this life is a marathon. Came from Nipsey just giving the education. Built the business, a king going out for mine. Mix the berries and juices with alkaline. Told my daughters they came from a king. That their features is sent from the heaven. The blessings will make you a queen. Just look in the mirror, you seeing your father's the DNA, all of your genes. Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean? Still been fighting the system with all of the wisdom, but what does it mean? Still be smelling the freedom and feeling the love, but it's all of my dreams. Still be feeling the freedom, but feeling the love, but it's all of my dreams. It's all of my dreams. We living in crucial times, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. We living in crucial times, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry.
It ain't no cap in my rap. I put 40 of them in the rental and took that back to North Cackalack. So put me over, took a nigga out and they found the racks in the back. But they ain't getting none of that. Shorty know to play a role. Follow my lead and relax. Lawyer get rid of the case, but I gotta get rid of the snakes. Now they know to stay up out my lake, cause I'm ready, Freddy, like I'm Jason. Running to the money I've been chasing, but I never made it to a chase. Man, fuck this shit, man. This dope game ain't it. I went legal when I got back to writing. I wrote a couple records, made them exciting. They show me love, but I'm not feeling the slightest bit of what they showing. It's not in my sight. Sit back and smoke and start to wonder why I can't find a key that leads to the sky. No more peddling to work, now I pedal to work. I just wanna sit back and get high.
We living in crucial times, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. We living in crucial time, but most of these fools are blind. It's slow, but I feel the time. Know when they see my eyes, I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. I'm still holding my head up, still holding my head up. I know they can't see me cry. Yeah. Third eye wide open. You know, shit changing now slowly, like I'm observing the world, seeing the energy I'm attracting to myself. You know, sometimes you just start to think. Fly with me. Yeah.
Shit, man, I'm taking the blocks in the guap. I'm finna build me a crib and it's all from the bricks. Yeah, I know what to do with the blocks. Nigga, I get it, the fuck did you thought? Nigga, I know what to do with a Glock. Open this top and he look like a pop. Niggas is pussy and niggas is twat. Niggas is bitches, I'm shooting my shot. Open the door, no, you hear the knock. If niggas don't, then I'm picking the locks. How loyal gangster, he always got graphic tees and always some cool ass socks. How the fuck loyal be getting the bands he see and still ain't copy my drop? That's cause a nigga ain't moving like you. That's cause a nigga just do what he do. That's cause a nigga just move, I ain't move. You get the back and you fuck it up too. Nigga, I sold me a 9.5 and these 9.5s can't fit in my shoe. There you go, Mitchell, just bringing the bag and keeping it solid. These niggas a fluke. Only difference is I live a movie for real. I can't use me a pen and I'm rapping the truth. I got a high head like Bishop, but stay with the steel. When it comes to the end, I'm like you with the juice. This shit in my DNA come from the root. I got them gifts like I'm standing on top of the roof. Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Only difference is I live a movie for real. I can't use me a pen and I'm rapping the truth. I got a high head like Bishop, but stay with the steel. When it comes to the end, I'm like Q with the juice. This shit in my DNA come from the root. I got them gifts like I'm standing on top of the roof. Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Who is these niggas be thinking they you?
I was an angel, raised by the demons. I felt like this life, it was cursed like a spell. I had thoughts, though my brains are sauce, cause early in life, man, my pockets was frail. What is the cause? Pray to the Lord. Holly the warrior, word to my sword. I am Venetian, a demon who came from the bottle of poison that's all in your lean. I am the purpose of reason who told you stay focused. That voice that you heard in your dream. God is the vision. Hope you repenting. Hope you remember. It's cold in December. I was a loner. It came from the bottom, so I took my show on the road. My old whip on the stove. A nigga can handle the load. Never the life that I chose. Never the life that I chose. I was a loner who came from the bottom, so I took my show on the road. Mama will whip on the stove. A nigga can handle the load. Never the life that I chose. Never the life that I chose.
And always some cool ass socks. How the fuck loyal be getting the bands he see and still ain't copy my drop? That's cause a nigga ain't moving like you. That's cause a nigga just do what he do. That's cause a nigga just move how he move. You get the back and you fuck it up too. Nigga, I sold me a 9.5 and these 9.5s can't fit in my shoe. There you go, Mitchell, just bringing the bag and keeping it solid. These niggas a fluke. Only difference is I live a movie for real. I can't use me a pen and I'm rapping the truth. I got a high head like Bishop, but stay with the steel. When it comes to the end, I'm like Q with the juice. This shit in my DNA come from the root. I got them gifts like I'm standing on top of the roof. Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Only difference is I live a movie for real. I can't use me a pen and I'm rapping the truth. I got a high head like Bishop, but stay with the steel. When it comes to the end, I'm like Q with the juice. This shit in my DNA come from the root. I got them gifts like I'm standing on top of the roof. Who is these niggas be thinking they you? Who is these niggas be thinking they you?
I was an angel, raised by the demons. I felt like this life, it was cursed like a spell. I had thoughts, though my brains are sauce, cause early in life, man, my pockets was frail. What is the cause? Pray to the Lord. Holly the warrior, word to my sword. I am Venetian, a demon who came from the bottle of poison that's all in your lean. I am the purpose of reason who told you stay focused. That voice that you heard in your dream. God is the vision. Hope you repenting. Hope you remember. It's cold in December. I was a loner. It came from the bottom, so I took my show on the road. My old whip on the stove. A nigga can handle the load. Never the life that I chose. Never the life that I chose. I was a loner who came from the bottom, so I took my show on the road. Mama will whip on the stove. A nigga can handle the load. Never the life that I chose. Never the life that I chose.
Gotta be a Honda. Yeah, yeah. Loyal lane, nigga. I've been on the thin line between love and hate. It's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. I've been on the thin line between love and hate. It's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. Every year was loyal's year. Thinking about where I just made it from. I could take you there. Thinking about when I was making crumbs. Russian Buns was there. Nigga, my loyalty, it stayed the same. It ain't go nowhere. Buns be home in a couple of weeks and we just finna turn it up. I ain't seen my brother in like 10 years. We got some catching up. All these niggas who claiming they moved deep got their game from us. As I speak, won't you just have a seat? I'm about to teach some stuff. Niggas will get whacked. I keep the strap just like my nigga Huds. Niggas, they wanted beef cause they was broke. We tried to show them love. Shared our plug was like 13 and he was bringing us turtle doves. Used to lay my hat where I was at, but not where I sell the drugs. Loyal, real nigga, straight solid, all of the above. Nigga, I kept it Between love and hate, it's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. I've been on the thin line. Between love and hate, it's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. Back and forth to jail, what you doing? You gotta pay attention and stay focused on your movement. Don't understand how niggas can tell on niggas from shit they doing. You gotta watch who you got round your house, the feds are moving. They don't live by the code, exterminate, they walk on rat scene. You gotta watch how you talk on the phone, they still be tapped in. These OGs don't give no examples to them to examine. You wonder why this shit be smelling fishy, you're the salmon. You wonder why that everything don't go according to plan, man. They sit down, have that conversation, and they turn your plans in. They wonder why I'm on my own. They wonder why I'm on my own. No, you ain't understanding. I've been on the thin line. Between love and hate, it's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. I've been on the thin line. Between love and hate, it's like I'm hellbound. Don't think that you relate to what I've been through, clown. I'm gonna make what I get and hold my children down. Gotta be a Honda. Yeah. Loyal lane, nigga.
Yo, my DMs be crazy, bro. Luckily, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't about to say over exaggerate. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't know, like this rapping shit. Like, I do have a lot of female friends, bro, fans, and like they just be like, I don't know, like how, if they're young or I don't know this young lady, but this is what she left me. I'm gonna let y'all hear it because it's funny. That's why y'all see me just go. No, I'm not hype over none of this shit. It just be funny because I be thinking it's important messages. I go on my messages and just be like, yo, like they just say anything. It's like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Nice little healing session. You feel me? I'm gonna get off here. I got a long day ahead today. I got some more. I got a lot of dope.
Right next.
I'm gonna see y'all later.
7-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look. Blank canvas, paint damage, seas planet. We struggle on this earth for days, but can't panic. They way satanic. I pray to God often. Most of my bosses gotta move around cautious, semi-auto. I watch my people bleed out their innocence, weed out the leeches, and reroute the sentencing. It's no limit. Was oh so timid from my past time, but the future with my path find. With no label on the search, gotta work like the concrete growing under dirt, but be a person. I seen worse. I was further out the way than I thought, and deep behind my mind, I live behind my thoughts. Who am I? Who am I? From the earth to the grave to the slave trade. I look inside the mirror and I hated my reflection, made my mind change, going off what they say. But who am I? Who am I? Who am I? From the earth to the grave to the slave trade.
Like you wanna
I look inside the mirror and I hated my reflection, made my mind change, going off what they say. But who am I?
I reflect, I always see inside. Chaos blocks the vision where you can't control your golden mind. More than wise, the king who's on the corner often idolize. They know that it's a riddle, how a nigga used to flip them pies. I spoke to my mama, it really gave me closure. My father dealt with dementia, sometimes I feel it's over. He had me when he was 50, so he was always older. Never did I run and go get him, I always kept composed. Hard times, creating successions are late. Adding to the pot, I love my niggas who came with a plate. Never do I judge, it's a space where your feelings are safe. Gotta learn forgiveness, give them grace, it's never too late. Pray the Lord forgive us. You know the Holy Spirit. We pray the Lord forgive us. You know the Holy Spirit. We pray the Lord forgive us. You know the Holy Spirit. We pray the Lord forgive us. Forgive us.